This is breaking news from Local 3 News.
We're following breaking news out of New Orleans, where multiple people were killed in an attack last night on Bourbon Street. Thanks for joining us. I'm Cornelia Nicholson. The latest: FBI Houston and the Harris County Sheriff's Office in Texas are conducting a search in North Houston in connection to this morning's New Orleans truck attack. Now, they have secured a perimeter and are asking people to avoid the area. We don't know at this time what they're searching for, but we are working to learn more here, and we will bring it to you on air and online. Well, the college football playoff quarterfinal game at the Sears Superdome was postponed. It's only less than a mile away from where the attack happened. The game between the Georgia Bulldogs and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish will be happening tomorrow. And at least 10 people were killed in this attack, another 35 injured. One of the injured is a University of Georgia student. The university's president says the student was critically injured and receiving medical treatment. The suspect in the attack, identified as Samsud Din Jabbar by the FBI. This is the 42-year-old from Texas and an Army veteran. He's also a U.S.-born citizen. Now, this is also another look at the truck that was used in the attack. Investigators say a rented Ford pickup plowed through the crowd. The FBI says an ISIS flag was found in the truck he was driving, and they are investigating potential associations with the organization as well. But the FBI doesn't think he worked alone. They say weapons as well as potential improvised explosive devices were found in the truck and around the French Quarter. The New Orleans FBI office says they are, quote, aggressively running down every lead, including those of his known associates, end quote. Investigators say they reviewed video showing 3 men and a woman placing explosives in the French Quarter. Now, our sports director, Ben Bobick, is in New Orleans for the Sugar Bowl tonight, but he's bringing us the updates on the state of the city. Ben, can you take us through what happened, what you're seeing out there right now?
Yeah, Cornelia, it's been pretty much this scene all morning and day long, to be quite honest with you. A heavy presence down here on the corner of Canal Street and Bourbon Street for obvious reasons. Allow me to give you a look here for a second. You could see a pretty heavy police presence, as there has been all day long. Our media hotel, just a stone's throw away from here, as we've been mentioning all throughout the evening. It just brings in just a really surreal environment down here. And what's crazy is, we're sitting here on Canal Street, which is a major pipeline here in New Orleans. Like I mentioned, our hotel is on it, and it was pretty surreal to look out the 16th floor this morning, and you're looking at a really popular street, right? There's a lot of cars moving, a lot of people, and it was almost like a ghost town this morning, and for obvious reasons with this happening down here. It's just been a weird day, a somber day, the first day of the new year as well. And you mentioned it too, that Sugar Bowl will not take place today. It's postponed until tomorrow. Reports are actually surfacing online that it will kick off at 4 o'clock. Originally, we said it was postponed 24 hours, which would be scheduled for an 8:45 kickoff tomorrow, but the team's lobbied to find a happy medium, get an earlier kickoff. So it's looking like that game will kick off tomorrow at 4 o'clock inside the Superdome. But football just secondary to what's going on here today, Cornelia.
Absolutely, Ben. And like you said, a very somber day, but you bringing us your point of view, it's giving us a live look, is very surreal to see tonight. Now, as you said that you've been out there for hours, were you able to talk to anyone that was involved or know anyone that was involved?
Yeah, actually, you mentioned that. We chatted with 2 fans from Notre Dame whose friend actually was hit by the truck. They actually came to the scene this morning and had a badge on from the hospital. Their friend was doing well in the hospital. They were looking to recover her belongings, and they came to us, and we tried to direct them to the local law enforcement, this obviously being an active investigation here. But they had come straight from the hospital. They were wearing those hospital badges. Their friend, they mentioned, hit by that truck here, and they looked exhausted. They were obviously in no mood to chat with us. They were just looking for some guidance, but those are just some of the people that we were able to talk to down there. Obviously, a lot of Notre Dame and Georgia fans here for the Sugar Bowl, but that was a pretty telling moment, if you will, to talk to people who were directly affected by this. Their friend in the hospital, who was supposed to be a joyous night celebrating the new year, and now they're hoping that they recover properly.
Yeah, very terrifying moments. Thank you so much, Ben, for bringing us that point of view and hearing from people on the ground. We're so glad that you and photojournalist KJ Simpson are safe tonight.